You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. Be sure to smash that like button. Over the course of the past few weeks, we have talked a good bit about how there are certain clusters that are starting to be more optimistic about LSU this coming season. We mentioned how ESPN's FPI has LSU favored in 9 games. We've talked about the Blue Chip Index. The Blue Chip Index was created by 24/7 Sports, our friend Bud Elliott. It is an index which says if better than 50% of your players are either 4 or 5 stars, then you have a chance to win a national championship. That's what it calls the Blue Chip Index. LSU is one of 15 schools on the Blue Chip Index. The ESPN College Football Playoff, the All-State Playoff Predictor, LSU had the 12th best odds of any team in the country to make the playoffs. Again, it's only 3%, but they're on that list when so few teams actually are. So there are a lot of metrics. Now, look, the flip side of it's also true. If Vegas has LSU over under at 7.5 or 7, excuse me. Bill Connolly's SP Plus metric had LSU as a 6-win team. So there are some metrics that don't like LSU, to be certain. You know who loves LSU? Sports bettors. Yo, I saw this today. Right now, and this is at Caesars, okay? The school taking the most under action is Texas. Texas's total's at 8.5. The most action on the under is Texas. But the team taking the most action on the over, meaning bettors are picking that team to win more than its total. Your Fighting Tigers of LSU. Tigers are pegged at 7 wins. Get this. This is the part that floored me, okay? Because it's not just that bettors are betting over the total. Look, LSU is a brand name. Brian Kelly's a great coach. You look at LSU at 7 and you go, of course LSU will win more than 7. But how about this? 91.7% of the tickets on LSU's total are over 7. 82.5% of the handle over 7. Y'all, normally when I see something like that, I run the other direction because Vegas doesn't make a habit of being wrong. So if you see heavy public sentiment one way, go the other way. But y'all, when you look at not only the amount of tickets, but also the handle being so heavily favored toward LSU and the over, that speaks volumes. It's one thing if I'll do simple math. If you had 1,000 tickets at $10 a pop betting the over, that's public money. That's the recreational gamblers like, LSU, yeah, for sure, man. 7, they'll get more than 7. They always have talent. They got Ed Ogeron out there, Brian Kelly. Yeah, throw $10 on. Okay. But what's more impactful is if the one professional gambler comes in and throws 10 grand on the over. So that way the money becomes closer to even though the number of tickets is disproportionate. Does that make sense? In this case, when 82.5% of the money of the handle is on the over, they're telling you even professional gamblers are taking LSU on the over. I will be very interested to see if and or how much Vegas starts to alter that number, if that starts to move. Because Vegas doesn't like to be over-leveraged that much. It's just rare. And this may be one of those rare instances where they could potentially just be very wrong if even the professional money is coming in heavy on LSU and the over. So, look, a gigantic part of LSU hitting that total is you have to win your 4 non-conference games. And that starts Sunday in the Dome against Florida State, where the Tigers are a field goal favorite. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact. And be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.